let's get this thing started real quick. So, welcome to the new background setup. I am working on getting permanently set for background footage for the channel. There will be new poses, standing, videos, well, video GIFs if you want. But it's going to take me a little bit of time just because I got to sort, name, let me rephrase. I got to take the photos, I got to edit the videos, got to sort them into different folders and then name them so I know which one's which. And hopefully when I do videos, I will be making more use of them. But for now, please excuse the mess and the lack of diversity in the photos as it is right now. But the background footage is not necessarily the biggest news or the biggest update. It is an update, but I do want to let you guys know what upcoming projects there are. I am currently working on a Godzilla x Kong, the new Empire footage. I am actually going to do scripted reviews, so that's going to take me a little bit longer than usual instead of my normal mindless rants. I may still do those on occasion, or if I feel like I want to get a video out real quick, I will do that. So I have that working on now. We're going to do the Acolyte from Star Wars, because God, that was terrible. And yeah, I do feel like I would like to take that, tear it down, or tear it apart, I should say. Just because of the bad writing, the way that the showrunner has been handling interviews, the weird and pointless contradictions and stuff like that. So I will be doing that after the Godzilla one. Fallout I will eventually get around to, but I don't want to do like a full-on just rant, but I also don't know if I'm going to do a full script, only because it would require more knowledge into the video game side of Fallout, which I only got into Fallout in number 3 and New Vegas, and I'm told number 4 isn't that great, so I have very basic minimalist knowledge of all the factions, the history and such. But I will say that there are points in the show I didn't like at all. And yeah, so we'll see on what I decide to do for that, but do look forward to a video about Fallout at some point. I say at some point because I'm going to have to rewatch the series again. So it's going to take a little bit of time, so forgive me if you're already seen everyone else tear the show apart. But I will eventually get down there. I did a separate update video for the cooking channel, so if you would like to hear what's going on over there, please go check that out. As for video game, the gaming channel, not too much going on there. I have to finish up Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. If you've seen, I think it was the third video for starting at chapter 3, I did say I am going through basically New Game Plus or Chapter Select, which gives me all the stuff that I've previously had before. And the reason being is I just kind of want to go through the chapters, and I lost track of all my where I started, where I ended in my previous recordings. And I was also recording all the side stuff I did, so that's like 3 hours of footage for one area plus. So I would like start in the middle of something, start at the beginning of the chapter and stop recording in the middle of it, and then a day or two later I go play it again, and then I'm realizing I didn't really label everything correctly. So going through the chapter select with the new gear and stuff like that, it's a little bit easier to sort through, and it saves you guys all the side stuff. I may one day go back and do just like quote unquote unedited. I edited out all the dead space, like where I'm just standing around because I have to take the dog out, or I have to use the restroom, or take a short break. But we'll see. I doubt I'll do that. But I did finish about 75 to 80% of the side quest stuff. I have to get one more summon before I can face the super boss, and the summon is the one that's going to kick my ass the most because I'm an idiot. I'm not a very good play style person, but we'll see when I get there, if I get there. But did beat the game. I'll do a talk on that at some point after I get all the chapters out, and then I'll be finished with Rebirth. We'll see. I'm not sure if there's going to be any like secret DLC or anything like that. I kind of hope not, only because we pretty much have all the characters already. It's just Sid and Vincent that need to rejoin, but I'm sure that's going to happen at the start of number 3 or very close to the start of 3. I played the first Descendant. I am at the 3rd boss right now. There was a summer update from what I understand, but I haven't touched it yet. I'm working on videos for that, but I am having trouble with the 3rd boss. I'm not sure if it's because I'm under-leveled or I'm under-equipped, but these boss fights are definitely whooping my butt with the ads and just the techniques you have to do to make the boss vulnerable when it gets in its invulnerable state. So it's a little annoying and a little frustrating trying to do it solo. So I might have to either see if one of my online friends will play with me to beat the boss, or might join a random group, or level up some more and take it from there, see what happens. But I am working on the first Descendant. So far I am enjoying it. It is a free-to-play game, so if you have the Xbox or PlayStation, well, even PC, and you have an internet connection, I totally recommend giving it a shot. It's not too difficult to pick up. Story's easy to follow. And yeah. What else? I'm working on Jak and Daxter. I miss the old school style games like that, just simplistic, nothing over the top. I'm doing it by sections for videos, so it seems like I have a long playlist for that, or long standing recordings. That would be why I'm just trying to do like each Sage area. By the time this video is up, I won't have the first one out, but you'll see that I get the first area done, and then I'll cut it off, and then I'll do the next, and then the next. I think there's a total of 4 areas. Major areas, I should say. I have not beaten the first Jak and Daxter ever, if that you find that hard to believe. I have beaten 2 and 3, and I didn't know there was a racing one until about 5 years ago or something like that. But yeah, so I'll be going through all those games at some point. Right now I am playing through Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I am enjoying it to an extent. I couldn't get into Origins, I don't know why. But one of my biggest problems with Assassin's Creed since Syndicate is more or less the open world aspect of it, but the very non-linear flow of it really bugs the shit out of me, because I guess I beat the main game where I reunited the family in whole, and it just said, hey, you can do New Game Plus now. It's like, wait, I beat the game? But I didn't destroy the cults. I didn't kill the cultists yet, so I finished that last night, destroying the cult of Cosmos, and I kind of figured who the head was a little bit beforehand, but wasn't too much of a shock. I am working on the first Atlantis stuff now, where I have to seal Atlantis away. Yes, and if you've never played Assassin's Creed, it's a historical themed game with aliens. So, if you hear Atlantis and Greece, let's just say the Atlantis stuff is the alien aspect of the game, which is kind of I'll do a rant on my feelings about Assassin's Creed at some point. That just gave me a great idea. As for the spacings of all my videos, I will say this last about month and a half to 2 months has been very busy at work, so I've been very tired as of late. I will be trying harder to work on getting these videos out at a more of a steady pace. It being 3 channels, you're going to have to give me a little bit of leeway or time, just because doing the game videos is definitely a lot easier. It's usually just cutting out like walking and getting to the place so you get more of the story. I'm also trying to do a little more commentary on some video games. One coming out, Mortals of Avion or Evian, whatever it's called. I did have commentary. I say this multiple times in the video, but I did have commentary, and I want to continue to have commentary on that one. Hellblade, I'm going to eventually get to that, but I'm also deciding if I just want to leave it as is, like in-game with no commentary, or if I want to add commentary. It's just a lot of like, what do I want to do kind of thing. So, multiplayer games, I probably won't have commentary. I did get Street Fighter, so I might do commentary on that if I ever decide to sign up for the online thing. But yeah, last few months have just been very busy at work. I've been coming home tired as of late, and now that things are going to start settling down, we're heading into holiday season, I'm going to be working on it a little bit, on these videos a little bit more. Yeah, you guys are going to have to forgive me on my spacing schedule, release dates and stuff like that. So I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you guys for listening, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.